Hi lovelies, welcome to Managing My Money with Rosa. Today we are going to review some of my dividends and mostly my investing challenge. So if you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate if you take a second, hit subscribe down below. I'm trying really hard to get to 500 subscribers and would love if you would join my YouTube family. My investing challenge started roughly in November, December of 2021. I actually started investing in dividend stocks in August of 2021, and by December realized they were growing, and that wasn't cool. So I came up with an investing challenge that works for me. And this investing challenge is about adding $5 right now bi-monthly to each of my dividend positions. And $5 is manageable. I currently have 24 positions, but I don't put funds into all of them. Like I have one that I'm never going to put $5 into just because I'm not interested in growing that position. So basically $25 to $30 every month or every other week when I get paid works perfect for my budget. If you invest in dividends or in stocks in general, maybe you want to consider doing some type of an investing challenge where you're putting a little bit of money into each of your positions, because I have watched my positions grow where if all I was doing was collecting those dividends, they wouldn't. I have a very small portfolio. Right now my portfolio is roughly $3,000, somewhere between $3,000 and $4,000. It is not a lot. I'm not making a lot of money off of those dividends either, roughly $250 a year. Again, that's not a lot, but dividends need time in order to grow. So one that I did this month was, well, last week was Acre, A-C-R-E. I put my $5 into it. The dividends I've been getting off of it range from, 77 cents, $1. If that's all I did on a $15 stock, guys, it wouldn't go anywhere anytime soon. So instead, I tell my brokerage, I want to spend $5, and I do a market order. So basically, as soon as I hit submit, the order is fulfilled. Some weeks my prices are a little high. Some weeks they're a little low. I try really hard to only buy on red days, but that doesn't always work because really this is about growing each of my positions. If I get in a little high, that's all right, because you know what? Hopefully in a week or two or in a month or two, when I get back in, it'll be lower so that I can average out and average in over time. So I told my brokerage I wanted to spend $5 on Acre. Instead, it spent $4.99 and I got 0.33 shares. Now, one of the things I really love about this chart, it is May. Yes, it is May. I got worried for a minute. And this is the first one I've done for May. One thing that I really like about this is that just in a quick glance, I can tell you that the price is a little bit higher than when I bought in January and March because I got a little bit less, not a whole lot less. So this was $15.13. This was $14.90, so of course I got a little bit more, and this was $14.81, so I got a little bit more. So the price is slowly going up on me. Again, I'm averaging in. I'm not worried about it because I am growing positions. I started the year with 2.3 shares. I am now starting May with 3.1 shares, and when I include this in, plus what I got in dividends in April, or what I got in dividends, guys, I'm at almost 3.5 shares. I've increased my position by almost 1 full share. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but guys, that's an extra 33 cents on each of my dividend payments. Can't beat that. I'm absolutely loving this investing challenge. So this was one that I got $5 in. The next one, I put $5 to my brokerage. It actually spent that $5. Was a GNC, and I was able to get 0.424 shares. Now again, as I look at everything, I realize that I got more than I did on these two, which tells me the price is dropping for AGNC. But you know, I'm averaging in. You have to buy high sometimes and you have to buy low sometimes, so I'm not too worried about it. I started the year with 4.3 shares. I'm now up to over 5.5 shares. Yay! Moving. All right, so that's the second one that I got $5 in. Next up is ARCC. I put in $5 again. It only was able to purchase $4.99, but that's all right. And I got 0.245 shares. So when I look here, I know that the price here was less than it was, is more than it was here, but it was less than it was at the beginning of the year because I got more shares. So that's pretty neat. Again, averaging in, getting in that middle space. Love it. And growing, growing, growing. So I started with 2.25 shares. I'm now just over 3. Yay! All right, so that was the third one that I bought. Now BTG, you'll notice, looks a little bit different on the charts. So on these, I did the every other month. Last time when I went to do this in March, that was about the time all of this stuff was starting up with Ukraine and Russia. BTG is a gold mining company, and because of that, when turbulence starts in the world, gold mining company prices typically increase because people want the security of gold. So because of that, I avoided buying in March, hoping that the price would go down some. I bought in April. So although my goal is to buy every other month, really it's to invest $5 6 times over the year, and I don't care what 6 times. So I invested this month. I will not invest in June. Again, I put in $5, excuse me, and I got 1.157 shares. Again, I know that the price has dropped since I got here and I got here. Hold on. No, the price has gone up since I bought in January because I got less, but it's gone down since April, which was the goal of why I was kind of holding off and did not buy any in March, because I knew the price would be going down eventually. All right, so this makes stock 4 that I purchased into. The next one that I got into was EPD. EPD, the same thing. March, it was a little too high. April, I bought in. I went ahead and got back on that every other month. May, alphabetically, this should be a May purchase. So I got $4.98, and I got 0.190 shares, a little bit more than what I got in April. So I know that the price went down just a little bit since the last time that I bought any. But it's definitely higher than it was in January, and that's I'm noticing is the trend with EPD, is that price just is not going back down, but that's okay because I'm averaging in and I'm not too worried about it, and I'm increasing those shares every other month for certain, not just waiting on my dividends to come in. And then, yep, and we didn't buy any FDHY, so those are the 5 different positions that I was able to increase: EPD, BTG, ARCC, AGNC, and ACRE. I can't wait until I get paid again around the 15th of the month, and I'm able to invest in 5 more positions and increase by $5 a piece. If you have any questions about anything about market orders, limit orders, about buying dollars versus shares, please feel free to ask. Every platform is a little bit different. I may not have all the answers, but I do love helping others start to understand some of the technicalities of investing in the stock market. I hope you have a great day. If you haven't already, everyone, if you please hit that thumbs up down below and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Have a great day. Bye, guys.